Snowdrops with the background. So today we're going to anticipate spring. I hope it's going to get here soon, and we are going to paint snowdrops with the background. So this is a lovely simple technique and it works with almost any bulb. I start with just a light loose pencil drawing and I'll work that up a little bit. So I have my drawing and I'm all ready to start painting. To help organize myself, I'm going to put a little bit of burnt sienna on the bulb and I'm going to put a little bit of green on some of the leaves and the stems, but not too much. This green is really only a very pale guideline, a sort of a marker, a placeholder, and I'm going to erase the pencil lines, so I don't want it to be too dark. I draw in some roughly parallel lines so that I've got some guidelines for my tiles or my mosaic. Now you can be very loose as I was here and leave a lot of this one where I really put in a lot of tiles and I didn't leave a lot of open space. The choice is yours. I like to start fairly restrained because I know I can add more as I go. So I begin putting in some burnt sienna, going in between the lines, the guidelines that I've drawn. And basically I just put them in until I use up that brush load of paint. And I put them all over, and you can vary the width. You can make some a little bit fatter, some a little bit thinner. It's nice to put some up against the actual roots. You take a slightly different color, maybe the Van Dyke brown, and you put some more in. And closer up by the bulb and further apart away from the bulb. So yellow ochre coming in now. So level with the leaves, we'll put in some green. Now we're going to paint in our leaves, and again we don't want to be too precise, we want this to be nice and loose. So just a little bit of green here and there, particularly at the base as it comes into the bulb. A little bit at the tip is nice though too. And the snowdrop has a funny little sort of leaf at the top, just behind the actual flower. So I'm not painting all the leaf or all the stem, I'm just putting in flicks of colour. It just keeps it looking fresher this way. I'm adding a little bit of yellow to my green, so I get a lovely spring green in between some of these leaves. So be sure you have a nice sharp point on your pencil and be sure that your little mosaic tiles are dry. And we'll start to define our bulb. We define our leaves and we put in some parallel contour lines. And we can go around the actual flower too. Just show that little frilly petticoat that they display. And we'll draw in the roots very carefully. When I say carefully, of course you're going to be making these roots up, but you can look at a head of garlic or an onion for reference if you don't have the snowdrop to hand. So I now just erase my pencil guidelines, and there are so many wonderful ways of using this particular background. Maybe I'll drop a little bit more earth down here, but it's so fun, so fresh, so I hope you'll try it. I'm just adding a couple more touches of green, a little bit of green on the petticoat up there. And a few touches of beautiful dark green. maybe a tiny touch of black and brown combined. I'm just going to darken up my bulbs for a little bit of drama and put in just a few more little tiles of burnt sienna, just in between some of the roots, just for a little emphasis. I really like that dark. So this is a lovely way to put a background in on any sort of floral or any sort of painting with a bulb, and I really hope you'll give it a go. I can't wait to see what you do.